It has been a little while since I've sat down and actually filmed something, and today I had the day off and I just cleaned my room, so I'm feeling productive today. It's one of those days where I feel like I'm getting a lot done, and so I thought, why not sit down and film? So this video is something that I've wanted to do for quite some time now. I've actually had these products set aside for a really long time, and I'm like, keep telling myself that I'm gonna film it, but never have. And basically what I'm going to be doing is a full face of products that I do not like, products that don't work for me, products that just aren't good, you know, whatever. So if you want to keep on watching, let's get into it. Oh, by the way, this makeup look might turn out like absolute crap. Okay, so the first product I'm using today is the NYX Shine Killer. I'm going to be priming my face with that. My issue with this product is I don't think it does much. Like every time I use it, I kind of just feel like nothing really has changed. It doesn't make my makeup last longer. It doesn't, you know, do any of that for me. Therefore, I'll probably just throw it away. I don't even feel like it really makes my face look very matte. Maybe that's just me, but I mean, not super impressed. So I have two foundations that I don't really like a ton, and these foundations are going to be a little light for me because I use them in the winter, and I'm obviously a little more tan than normal right now because it's summertime. So the first one that I'm going to be talking about is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is in the shade Fair Pale. A lot of people have been raving about this foundation because it's only like $6, and I guess for $6 it's okay. I feel like it does not even last that long at all. I think like $6 is still $6, and it just doesn't do that great of a job. It doesn't have very good coverage or anything like that, so that's one. It might be a surprise to some people, but I don't like the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I feel like this shows every blemish on your face. Like, I'm not even kidding. Every blemish on your face. This one I know is going to be way too light for me. I'm going to be mixing these two today, long story short. It's been a really long time since I've used this foundation because when I first got it, I really liked it. I loved the finish of it. As I like kept wearing it, I was just like, the coverage, like the longevity of it is terrible. And I'm just using a Morphe Sponge Duo, blend it in. One layer of it, I feel like it didn't cover a ton. The finish is okay. It's like a dewier finish, but I don't know. Now the Ultra HD. Yeah, this one is so light. Oh my god. I hate this. It's so patchy and gross. Oh, I hate it. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh, but it's so patchy. Now for concealer. If you guys have watched some of my older videos, you would know that this concealer that I'm about to show you guys was, or used to be, one of my favorites. Like, I actually used to love this concealer, but the more that I've used it, I've kind of just realized how shitty it is. I'm talking about the NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer. This is their waterproof concealer, and this is in the shade Alabaster. It's like their lightest shade, literally. But again, it's gonna be too light for me because it's winter time. It's not fucking winter, Makayla! God! It's summertime, therefore this will be a little too light for me. The thing I have with this is this concealer is so thick. I don't like the packaging either. I don't like that you have to like squeeze it out onto your hand. That makes for a mess every time. And it's so thick in there that sometimes when I squeeze this, it like punctures holes into like this part and then it squeezes out. I'm not a fan of the packaging at all. But I feel like when I use this concealer, it completely like removes the foundation underneath it. And I'm like, bro, you're not supposed to do that. Will say, it lasts like all day. Okay, now moving on to powder. There's two that I don't necessarily like a ton. The first is the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder. This is in the shade Light. It's their lightest shade that they have. And the reason I don't like this a ton is because I feel like it's not light enough, if that makes sense. Like when I put it on my under eyes, I feel like my under eyes are like darker than the concealer. Also, I didn't really like the CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder. This is supposed to be their translucent powder, translucent fair powder. But again, this is just spilled quite a bit of it. It makes my under eyes darker. I'm gonna be using this one today because this one is really bad. I don't like it at all. But I just wanted to mention the Maybelline one too. Everyday Life now. Oh, see, this one I think is so much darker. And it's supposed to be like their translucent shade. Like that just does not make sense to me at all. We're gonna finish off the rest of the face. There's not really a bronzer that I don't like, so I'm just gonna go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I love this stuff. You guys know if you watch my channel. We'll just leave her there for a little bit. Now for blush, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Blush Quad. I'm not knocking the formulas because the formulas of these blushes are pretty great. I just feel like these blushes are way too like Barbie pink. I'll use this one right here and try to go in with the light hand. I do think that these e.l.f. Blush Quads are amazing though. Ooh, because they're so cheap and the formula of them are pretty great. Now for highlighter. I have two. Hold on. Oh my god, I have three. Okay, hold up. First, highlighter. I'm not a huge fan of cream highlighters. Let's just start off there. I feel like cream highlighters are a little confusing because like, when do you put it on? Do you put it on like before you put powder on, or do you try to put it on after powder and like ruin the powder a little bit? Like what's going on there? So cream highlighters, I'm out already. These two here, cream highlighters that I have, whew, they suck. Okay, let me swatch this. So this one is by the brand Jordana. It's the Glow and Go Creamy Strobing Stick. It says apply above cheekbones, bridge of nose, chin, and Cupid's bow. Like, and then you like blend it out, and I mean like I guess, but, and then this one right here is by the brand, I've never heard it before. I got it in an Ipsy a while back, and it's by Teeny Beauty. I'm sure it's like martini because there's a little martini glass up there. Like, I mean if you want something natural, I guess, but like. Okay, so I'm just gonna tap it on there, I guess, and I blend it out, and then it's like gone. Oh, but then I have another one to show you guys. Like, I just feel like it makes everything look kind of cakey and awful. Doesn't look that bad on camera, but guys, just trust me on this one. And then, this isn't a cream highlighter, and I had pretty high hopes for this one. This is the Urban Decay Naked, ooh, focus, Illuminated Trio. Let me open her up for you, and I'll show you. There's three highlighters in there, kind of a pinky one, like an actual highlight, and then a darker one. And it even comes with a little brush. Little nice highlighting brush. Oh, I never even took the plastic off of this. Wow. Oh, I love that. This highlighter is so glittery. Like, it's a glitter central. I don't like, there's like glitter everywhere. Let me just, I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera and that sucks to me, but if I could show you guys, like, I just applied nothing but glitter to my face. And I've never applied this with a cream underneath. With the cream underneath, it's actually not that bad, but it's just straight up glitter, like chunks of glitter that I'm applying to my face right now. Like, I look like a fucking fairy. So yeah, I just not gonna be using this anymore. It's way too glittery. Moving right along, we're gonna get into eyebrows. First off, the NYX eyebrow pencil, which looks like this, has this on the end. And this is in the shade Auburn. First off, I'm not gonna be using this one today because it is not my eyebrow color at all. Second off, I cannot stand eyebrow pencils with this kind of tip. Hold on, let me show you. Like, it's not sharp whatsoever. It's just this little nub. This shade is like so warm toned. Like, who has eyebrows that are orange? Who has eyebrows that are orange? And then this little brush on the end, like, supposed to blend that out. Like, bitch, what? That is literally going in the trash right now. Second one is the Essence eyebrow pencil. Now, this is small because I used to like this. I was going through a phase where I wanted to find a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz because I was trying to be a cheap bitch. I learned my lesson, by the way, and tried this. I liked it for a little while. It's a good shade. I think this is like perfect shade for me. But this thing does not last for anything. I could put it on and I could itch my eyebrow and my eyebrow would be gone. This thing does not want to stay on for shit. Actually, you know, this is a little red for me. You know what they always say, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. But in this case, they aren't even fucking distant relatives. So, we're just gonna move right along. I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Cute AF palette. It's got a lot of cute colors in there. I've tried this palette a couple times, and this palette's not awful by any means. And I can make it work sometimes. I just feel like the shades are kind of patchy and kind of hard to blend. That's all. I go in with this yellow shade right here, my favorite shade in the palette, because like I've always just had trouble blending these eyeshadows anytime I use them. And you'll see once I get into the darker like matte brown shades, but like even this yellow is kind of giving me a hard time trying to blend them. And I'm gonna go in with this brown shade right next to it and start defining my crease a little bit more. I just see like the edge of this shadow just does not want to blend, and then when it does start to blend, it gets a little patchy. This is where it might fuck it up. This is the palette, or this shade right here is the main reason why I don't like this palette. I feel like it's so hard to blend. I'm gonna take a nap while I'm blending this. A bitch is tired. Okay, see, and then after all that, you have a somewhat blended eye look. If you have tried these before, you kind of know what I'm talking about, but these are the ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. I am torn with these ones because they're pretty, but oh my gosh, they are so glittery. So I have the shades Ritz. This is an ultra metallic. This is what it looks like. And super, super pretty. Like, oh my gosh, pretty. Taylor. looks like this. Fringe. I heart this. The consistency and the texture of them is like weird. Like it's just, I feel like it's just straight glitter when I apply it to my eye. And this is their ultra metallic one, which is a little weird. I'm gonna keep it, but like, I don't know. Oh, I forgot I wanted to show you guys this. Okay, this product is a black eyeliner from Lancome. It's their Drama Liquid Pencil Extreme Longwear Eyeliner. Guys, I went to line my waterline the other day with this. Let me just show you. That's what you get from it. Oh god, it's so bad. I'm not even gonna line my waterline with it. I just wanted to show it to you guys because I'm going to prep my lips, by the way, because we're gonna be using a really drying one today. And it's not fun when your lips are all busted and crusted and nasty. So I'm gonna be using the Anastasia liquid lipstick today in the shade Ashton. This again is just so drying. It's just, I'm just not down with the liquid lipstick face anymore. I just feel like they're so drying. And who wants to walk around feeling like they have chapped lips all day? Okay, so this is the final look. You can't really see how shit all of it looks on camera. I'm gonna go take you guys out into natural lighting. Hold on. Hold on. We're going on a little journey. That's pretty much it. A full face of makeup that I didn't like, didn't work for me, hated it, you know. If you guys liked it, go ahead and leave a like down below. And if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, that would be great. I upload whenever I can. I'm too freaking busy. I can't wait to take all this fucking makeup off.